Welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to create a branch and push it online. So in our previous videos, we have already learned how to create branch using the git branch and the branch name command. But in this video, we're also going to learn how to push it online. So remember, we discussed that if there are multiple developers working on the same project, they can create their own individual branches and later on merge them online. Okay, so let's see how that works. So in our previous video, if you remember, we had created a master branch, which is by default, which is the master branch that we had created, and the project name is testing. Now we'll create a branch, a new branch out of it. Okay, so as we know, while you are inside the master branch of your project, you can just use the command git branch and the branch name. So let's say this is branch 1. Name doesn't matter. So it has created the new branch, which is a copy of the master branch. Okay, so we can check that git branch. You can see that this branch is created. Now we all know that if we want to go into that branch, we're going to use the git checkout command. Checkout and then branch 1. Cool. So we switch to branch 1, and if you do ls, we can see we've got everything that was there in the master branch. It's just the exact copy of the master branch. Now whatever changes we make inside of this branch will stay there inside this branch, and it will become, we can commit that as well. It will have no effect on the master branch, so that's the best part. We can keep the master branch as a backup for the live purposes and branch 1 as a development purposes. Similarly, another user can create a different branch as well, another developer. Okay, so let's make some changes into this branch. So let's go to index.php. So cat index.php. Not cats, actually nano, sorry, nano index.php, and let's go down and let's add a line of code saying this is added in branch 1. So we've added this content. Okay, let's save it. Control X, press Y. Okay, it's been saved. If we check cat index.php, we can see that this is added branch. This line has been added. Let's clear it. And obviously we need to also add this file for which the changes have been made and committed as well. So git add index.php, git status, it's going to show, sorry, status, and this is the modified file, and we're supposed to commit it. So git commit message m add new content to branch 1 in index.php. So that's done. Now all we have to do is, so we've got a branch, we've made the changes. As we all know, the change in the index.php is there. We've seen it. So if you go back again and check the change, you can see this line has been added. But if you go back to the master branch, let's just git checkout master branch, and then if you go to the index.php, you would expect that this line will not be there. This is added in the branch 1. You can see that line is not there. Okay, so we've got a master branch in which is exactly the same as it was before. We have got our branch 1. We've got a branch 1 as well, in which we have made the change in the line of code, which is this line has been added. Now all we have to do is we have to add this branch online. How do we do it? Okay, it's very simple. But before I teach you how to push it online, how are you going to work on it? How would your PHP Storm or any code editor will know that what changes need to be made? So the best part is that when you're inside of the master branch, you will notice in PHP Storm you will have all the codes and the files which are there pertaining to the master branch. But the moment you change the branch from here, so git checkout master, sorry, branch 1, you will notice that immediately this line of code has been added. Okay, so that's the best part. Whenever you want to work on the master branch, just go onto the master branch like git checkout master. You will have your PHP Storm showing all the files and the changes for that particular branch, and you can work on it and commit those changes, and those will be pushed online. And similarly, if you want to work on the branch 1, just change it to branch 1, git checkout and then the branch name, and automatically your PHP Storm will show all the changes that are there in that particular branch. So basically it will be showing that particular branch with all the files and the changes, and you can push that online. So okay, so coming back to what we were discussing, we want to push this online. So we've already got our master branch over here, but we want to add the we want to push the changes for the branch 1 as well. So it's very simple. Okay, we've already committed the changes, so make sure you commit the changes first. So you use git add command, and then git status, and then git commit command to commit those changes. Once those changes have been committed, all you have to do is use git push origin. And remember, earlier we had used master over here. This time we are not on the master branch, we want to push the branch 1. So all you have to do is put the branch name that you want to push online, and that's all you have to do. You hit enter and you will notice that this branch will be pushed online. You can see that this is the new branch 1, and now if you refresh the page, you can see that this branch 1 is here. Okay, you click on it and if you want to know the source code for this, click on the source. Okay, and then make sure you select the branch that you want to check the source code for, and sure enough, if you go to index.php, you can see that line has been added. You can switch back to master and you can see that line is not there. Again, go to branch 1 and you can see that changes there. Okay, so if you go to overview, you can see now you have 2 branches. You can see the commit, add new content to the branch ones. You can see all the commits over here. Okay, if you want to see more comments, you can click over here. You can see all the comments for the branch 1. Change it to master. You can see all the comments pertaining to master. Okay, and if you go to overview, click on branches, you can see there are 2 branches over here, and this is currently active. Okay, so if you click on merged, this will show you all the merged branches. So right now we haven't merged anything, hence you will not see the merged branches. Okay, so let's create one more branch. So I'm gonna go back to the master. Remember, we want to create a copy of the master branch and not the branch 1. Hence we will first have to go to the master branch. So git checkout master. Okay, now all we have to do is use the same command, which is create branch name. Let's say I want to create branch 2. This is for the second developer. So ideally this should be done from the second developer's PC, but I'm doing it from my end. He can go ahead and clone the project, this particular project from online using git clone command, and then he can use this command to create another branch. Okay, so let's say git branch name will be branch 2. If you do ls, you can see it has created a copy of the master branch, and it'll be obvious when you see inside of this file. You can see that the second line is not there, which means that it's a copy of the master branch. Sorry, you need to go into that branch first. Okay, git checkout branch 2 ls. You can see there are all the files that were there in the master branch, cat index.php, and you can see the second line is not there, which was there in the branch 1, because it is a copy of a master branch and not the branch 1. Okay, now let's make some changes into the branch 2. So I'm going to do nano index.php, and I will go ahead and add a line next to it. Sorry, Control E to go at the end of the line, tab, and then I'm going to use p tag. This is added in branch 2. So I've added this line of code. Control X to save it, say yes, enter. Okay. So now if you check cat index.php, you will see that that line is there. Okay. Now obviously we need to add this file to Git repository, and we need to commit it. So git add index.php, git status to make sure that, okay, now git commit. Let's commit this. Remember, before pushing the changes to live Git repository, you need to commit it. So git commit m. I'm sure by this time you'll be very used to this command. So add new line to index.php in branch 2. Okay. All right. So now we want to push this repository as well to online. Currently we have the master and the branch 1, and I want to push this repository online as well. Remember what we did last time as well. We made some changes to that branch. We committed those changes by using git add all, git status, git commit, and then all we have to do is use git push origin. And then remember, I want to push branch 2 this time, not master, not branch 1, but branch 2. So I will have to name it here, branch 2, and that's all we have to do to push it online. Git push origin branch 2, hit enter, and you can see that it's been pushed online, branch 2. Yep. Refresh the page, and you'll notice you'll have the branch 2 here as well. Click on it. Okay. Add new content to, click on source, select that one, and you can see that inside of the index.php you will have this is added in branch 2. Yeah. Let's go back to the master. The line was not there, line is not there. Let's go to branch 1. This is added in branch 1 is there. This is branch 2. This is added in branch 2. Okay. So now in this video you have learned that how to create multiple branches and how to push them online. So now you have 3 branches. You've got all the commits listed down here, all the commits for the branch 2. You've got all the commits to master, to branch 1. All the commits are being shown over here. Click on overview, go into that branch. You've got 3 branches. Okay, so you have the master, which is main branch, which is the original one, which is for the live purposes. These are for development purposes. This is for the developer 1, this is for developer 2. Developer 1 has made some changes, added some line of code inside of the index.php. Developer 2 has added some line of code. And let's say at this point they are ready and they want to go ahead and merge these changes into the master branch because they want to show it to the client as to how the site looks like. Okay, so all they will do is just merge the branch 1 to master. So developer 1 will merge the branch 1 to master, and then developer 2 will merge the branch 2 with the master on their computer. Okay, and in this way both of their changes will be added to master. Okay, so I don't want this video to be too long, so hence I'm going to teach that in the next video. See you in a bit.